Hey shooters, got to the match a little bit late, or actually they started a little early, so it's going to be a quick abbreviated one. Guess what today is? Out of the match and out of the box and to the match gun review of the Tanfoglio. Tanfoglio what? Well, it's probably one of the most popular guns out there. Some guy, really good shooter named Ben, and then I think Candace and Matt and a bunch of other cats run this gun, and it is the Witness Stock 2 in 9mm. I love how these things feel. Again, very abbreviated. Double action trigger pull out of the box is just under 12, and the single action is just a little over 4. It stacks up a little bit and then breaks. It's not bad at all. I'm sure all the guys that run these things legitimately tune them a little bit. But again, I'm an out-of-the-box type shooter. Let's see how this thing really works out. Hopefully it's even close to zeroed. Let's go on the range and shoot the Tanfoglio Witness Stock 2. Today's holster is designed for a railed 1911. Kind of fits, and it doesn't quite fit the way I want it, but it'll work. See you on the range. Rolling. C, Tanfoglio, not the G is silent. Tanfoglio Witness Stock 2. Woohoo!
My galleon will love this one.
And hammer down. First shot. That'd be interesting.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Nice. 3.17.
317.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Good pickup. 3.20.
320.
Come on, magazine release.
Good pickup, Patrick.
Let's get that on video.
Huh, that's weird. It likes its magazines. It didn't want to release it.
I'm gonna keep it home.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Nice pickup.
352.
352.
It's weird, the magazine. Oh, I think it's sticking on the offside grip. Yep, it's hanging up on the grip. Right there.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Nice.
316.
316 final string.
Final string, Patrick.
Thank you.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Nice. 253. If you are finished,
Nice
I'm
finish.
clear. You are clear. Hammer down and holster, please.
Okay, it's got a heavier trigger pull than yesterday's gun in both directions. But man, I love how they feel, so maybe that's what it takes. Who cares what the trigger pull weighs, as long as it fits your hand well, and it does. But the magazines don't come out. Okay, we've got an issue. Normally I never have to work on a gun in a match, but this one appears to need it. The proximity between the other side of the magazine release and the grip, that grip will migrate forward and either prevent it from operating or hold the magazine release partly out. That's why the magazine dropped. So now I can get it to go past because I've loosened and tightened it, but it ought to have a little half-moon cutout right there. So I'm going to take a moment in the safety area and I'll put a little half-moon cutout right there. Custom by Benchmade, a little half-moon cutout right there to help that magazine release be able to get past it, and even when you push the grip forward into recoil, it doesn't touch it. So my issue should be resolved.
I don't like
397. Quick
397
pickup.
final string.
Final string, Patrick. Still having fun with magazines.
I want to hang it up on the grip inside. I don't know.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
this big old spring in my ear.
452.
2.
And that one falls out.
Load and show clear.
Could be just the
Hammer,
magazine.
slide forward, hammer down, holster. I know my 2011, I ended up spending a bunch of time filing stuff inside the grip frame and that.
Could be that. Some of these mags fall out, so I'll have to empty them all and try them. But I wouldn't surprise you if I had a fat mag.
Yeah, Mike.
Not the gun's fault. It's the magazine's fault.
No pulls the last shooter yet.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Shooter ready.
And in the back.
Stand by.
Fine.
Couldn't decide whether to buy a Dillon 650 or a
Nice. 315. That order worked.
Has it behind the head.
Shooter ready.
550.
Stand by.
Well, shit, I want to change the timer system.
Nice. 309.
Final string.
Final string, Patrick.
No, we were down in Oregon.
Shooter ready.
What's your
Stand by.
We had a family event.
actually,
309. Consistent, 2 quick ones.
had to work.
Hammer, slide forward, hammer down, and holster. Thank you, sir.
You know what? 309, right? You know what I'm thinking, right? 8675 309.
Hey, Tommy Two-Tone.
You got it, dude.
Patrick, are you ready?
I love it. Would you do it that way? You just go across and come back?
Just go across.
Yeah.
Nobody works where they have big things they pack.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
233.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
260.
And left-handed.
Yeah.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
259.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Nice, Patrick. 210. Final string.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
242.
You're clear.
Nicely done,
All right,
Pat.
Patrick is our next shooter, and Patrick is on deck.
All day long you're going to like
All
that.
day long.
I'm just not that good.
Shooter ready. Stand by. 448.
48.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
There you go.
371.
371. Final string.
Final string, Patrick.
I didn't have one chambered, actually it fell out.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Big reliable.
Oh, come on.
Damn wind.
No, it won't go down. You shoot to the right?
With bonuses.
There was an option to shoot the pocket.
I'll take the run as is. It's all good.
You were 10.8. I stopped you. I didn't count.
Did you really?
I didn't go all the way.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
Once I saw what you were doing,
Oh, it's goofing off. Solid gun. Ran all day. I didn't do it justice.
Got
But
one more
man, what a
stage.
solid piece of equipment. It ran really, really nice.
got one more stage.
No!
Yeah, we do 6 stages.
Do we?
Yeah.
But guess what? Wipe off everything I just said. I got another opportunity to do it right.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
There you go.
371.
471.
Nice.
That automatically entered the decimal point.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
You already.
Trying too hard.
479.
Then why do you want
Good pickup.
decimal in there?
Shooter ready.
Does it automatically?
Stand
Don't
by.
Punch in numbers.
There we go. 367.
In the holster.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Five, 3, 8.
Final string.
Final string, Patrick, of the day. Shooter ready. Stand by. $390. Slide forward, hammer down, and holster. Thank you, sir.
Tanfoglio Witness Stock 2. Solid performer. Worked all day long. Has some issues with magazines being oversized or maybe the internal sides of the mag well being a little narrow. Love it. Great gun. I see why the guys use it. Thanks, Ben Stoker. It's just a little stagey, isn't it?
It is.
Just a little bit. Like I say, if you roll straight through it, you don't notice it so much. But if you try to, see, you just do that, you're fine. You got perfect grip, great grip. And if you just grip it like you mean it, it'll just roll straight through. But anytime you don't, it's a mean mistress. And hammer down is you got to pinch it and lower it. It's the only way you can go, and that's how you got to start DA.
Wow.
That sucks. That's how they are.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, you need more ammo. See, sticky mags.
Sticky. That was sticky on that one.
It does feel good, though, doesn't it? Seems like a solid piece of kit.
No, it's that's nice. That's great shooting right there. Cool. So, very soft.
Thanks for shooting it, dude. I appreciate
No
it.
problem.
Pleasure, Grant. Great shooting with you, buddy. Not Grant, right?
Yeah.
It's Grant? I almost forgot. I feel bad with names. Good job, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate
Good
it.
shooting with you, man.
Yep.
Hey shooters, here we are, accuracy testing day with the Tanfoglio Witness Stock 2. You know, a lot of you guys know about this gun because there's a lot of really top shooters shooting this gun. And I'm sorry, Ben Steger. It's spelled Stoger, but it's pronounced Steger. And I muffed it up yesterday at my close, mentioning that it was, I mispronounced his last name. Anyways, I think he could shoot anything. He shot a Beretta M9 to championship level, and he's shooting one of these now. Well, now I see why he shoots one of these. This is a really easy gun to shoot very well. There's a girl out there, I think Candace, I'll probably butcher her last name, Giuliano. I think Matt, forgot his last name, sorry about that. But there's several top-ranked shooters running one of these guns, and they're running the heck out of them, and they really like them. I can see why. They're solidly built. They're a handful. This is a weighty gun, but it sure keeps the muzzle down. Ergonomics are wonderful. Every time I pick up a CZ or CZ copy, and that's what this is, the CZ75 copy made in Italy by Tanfoglio, it just fits your hand like a glove. And I don't have really massive hands. I have an extra large glove size, but I got thin fingers for playing the piano. You didn't know that, did you? Well, I do. Anyways, my hands, you know, wrap considerably around the grip. I have good sized hands, but it just fits so nicely. As you grip the gun, you go, ah, this feels so nice. Well, so what if it felt nice if it didn't shoot? This thing shoots amazingly well. It's another one of those guns I want to take out to 50 yards, and I probably will at a later date. Inch and a half, inch and a quarter groups, some at 2. But again, it's got ragged holes with 1 or 2 flyers, which are me. I'm not using a machine rest. I'm kneeling over a set of sandbags with my wrist rested on the sandbags. This is how I do all my group shooting at 25 yards. So it's, I bet a sub 4 at 50 yards. Without too much difficulty, which is factory ammo, no special hand loads that I've designed just for the gun. So just buy some, you know, Winchester white box, or I'd prefer you bought, you know, Freedom Munitions ammunition because I'm sponsored by them and they help me out. And without their help, it's hard for me to do this stuff, or at least be able to afford to do this stuff because I buy all the guns. I bought this gun in order to bring it to you to test. Nobody hands it to me. But super accurate, very reliable. In fact, it was perfectly reliable. I've got just shy of 500 rounds to this gun. What you saw at the match, and again, you're trying to diagnose something on the fly. Magazines weren't falling out, remember? I couldn't get them to come out. Well, sure enough, of the 5 magazines that I had, 3 of them, I had to squeeze them. I had to squeeze them front to rear, top and bottom. Front to rear, top and bottom, about 5 thou. And then we'll go in and drop out. So the magazines were a little bit out of spec. I popped the grips off after the fact, checked for any burrs or raised surfaces, none. At the match, I did a little carved job with a Benchmade knife to give a little relief for the magazine release to be able to push past the grip. I think it was in the way. If you look at the line that was there, it was in the way, but not to any great degree. On the fly, trying to diagnose in the field may not lead you to the best conclusion. So after the fact, it was the fact the magazines are a little bit wide front to back. So again, I put them in a vise, give them a couple squeezes, in, out, and they run just fine. Super accurate. Ergonomics are wonderful. Trigger, which I'm really surprised that I could shoot it as well as I could. I've handled several other double action autoloaders, the P09, the Bursa Pro, the Grand Power, all of them better double action trigger pulls. Every one of them better than this is. But the ergos are such that you roll right through that DA first shot and it's fine. Single action, is it great? What it is it's just a little over 4 pounds, but it's crisp. There is movement. If I watch my trigger finger move really slowly, I can see a little movement right there. But when you're just feeling it, it's difficult to feel any movement. It's just, to your finger and to your mind's eye, it just breaks. So again, that's solid. It overcomes any deficiencies it has right out of the box as far as trigger goes. The ergonomics are such that it's wonderful. The sights, bleh. The front sight, bleh. 56 years old, several different prescriptions, no serrations, no fiber optic, no nothing, just a plain black post front sight. Hard to distinguish it from the nice serrated rear. If it was serrated, I'd have something to look for. You're looking at a blank canvas, it's hard to recognize something on the blank canvas. So either serrate the front sight or change the front sight to a fiber optic and you'd be a much happier guy, at least I would be. But I shot it pretty well, and I shot pretty well with the gun. Well, probably because I had a little practice the day before. Again, as I said before, just because I don't shoot well doesn't mean the gun isn't performing well, and the gun performed, I would say, admirably at least. So, check out the Tanfoglio Witness Stock 2. I picked mine up from Defender Outdoors. Reasonably priced, quick service, and they're fast to ship, and their shipping is more than reasonable. So check out Defender Outdoors for your gun needs. Check out the Tanfoglio at Defender Outdoors. Freedom Munitions, as I said before, is my sponsor. If you help them out, they help me out. Really appreciate your time and effort, guys. Watch my channel, and you'll hear the truth every time. I call them as I see them, and you see exactly what I'm calling on the spot, even if I look like a dope when I do it. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Like, subscribe, check out the channel. Please let your friends know. If we can get this channel over 10,000 subscribers or 20,000, right now we're like 7,000 subscribers. We need more. You and I need more. That way I can bring you more guns, gear, and tips and tricks on how to shoot before I get to be too old to remember how to do it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye for now.